Welcome to this Magic Minds Breathwork and meditation session. I'm so grateful that you're joining me. It feels really good, really good. I hope my loving, grateful energy passes through this microphone and into your speakers or headphones and into your ears, and it illuminates your body, because that's my intention. I use meditation, breath work, the words I speak to exchange love and kindness. Today's session, we're aiming for you to have an easy sleep, an easy way of passing into a beautiful sleepy state, or for you to have a deeper sleep. If you are going through a period of challenges with your sleep, first off, remember that this is a period that you're going through. It's a pattern, and it can change. Something to be mindful of is that sometimes we can be unconscious. The stuff and things playing out in our system, our busy day, worries we may have about our family, or old historical stories we might still be thinking about, can fire up part of our nervous system. It's called the sympathetic nervous system. That fight, flight, freeze response, and that can be stimulated unconsciously with our thinking and our speaking, and that's okay. What we're going to aim for today is the other part of our nervous system, which is called the parasympathetic nervous system, which is involved in rest, digest, peace, and ease. Even as I speak those words, my system responds and starts to slow down. So when you're preparing yourself to go asleep, and all of a sudden you notice and you become aware the mind is active, that can be the sympathetic nervous system at play, firing up. Think of this, think of that, worry about this, worry about that. And what we want to do for you today is slow all that down, train the mind to be quiet, teach the body to feel safe, to teach the body to rest. There's nothing needs to be done right now other than you just feeling peace and bliss and ease for no reason. It's your natural state. This breathwork and meditation session will be done in 2 parts. The first part will be sitting up, and I will introduce a breathwork that helps soothe that nervous system and stimulate what's known as the vagus nerve. And then I will invite you to lie down, and we'll do some deep diaphragmic belly breathing. So let's begin. If you have a pair of headphones, I'll invite you to put them on. Stops any distractions, keeps us focused inside. And then if you have an eye mask, maybe put that on if it feels okay. Again, stops any light. And then with the earphones, the sound, so we can really turn inside and give our full attention and focus, because that's what this is. It's a teaching, it's a training to to focus on the inside. And remember, and I say this in all of the breathwork and meditations, this is a training, this is a practice, and we'll go gently, we'll go peacefully, easy. Even by doing that, you're bringing a gentleness and a softness into your body, and this will help you greatly when it comes to sleeping, or how you manage your days, or how you manage your relationships. If you can teach your body to feel peace and ease, and you can start that process by you being gentle and playful with yourself. So let's begin. Find yourself in a seated position. Maybe you're sitting on the edge of the bed, or maybe you're sitting up in the bed or on a chair. Closing our eyes with our eye mask, if we have one. Planting our feet on the ground, if you're seated on the ground, or if you're sitting on a chair, or if you're on the bed, just feel your points of contact. The legs on the bed or the feet on the floor. Just feel yourself being held. You're grounded, you're earthed, you're safe, you're secure. And nothing needs to be done right now other than you breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your nose. Beautiful. Each breath you breathe in and breathe out, you let go. You let go of any thoughts, stories, worries or fears. We'll use the breath as an anchor. Like a ship uses an anchor, it stops it drifting off into uncharted waters. Our mind can do that too, thinking about tomorrow's problems, yesterday's stuff, stories. All we have to do is be here now, and the breath helps us do that. It's our anchor. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful work. Just now become the witness and watcher of your experience. Have you noticed any more peace and ease in your body? Even if it's 2 or 3% or 5%, just notice. Be aware. Keep returning back to the awareness of breath. Inhale, exhale. And at this point, we're not feeding the mind with stories, so the nervous system will respond. That sympathetic fight-flight will slow down, and the parasympathetic will take over. Peace and ease establish itself a little bit more in the body. I'm now going to introduce the first practice, the breath work. It's called humming bee breath. So what we'll do is we'll breathe in through the nose, hold it at the top with our lips closed, and we'll hum the exhale out with our lips closed, and it sounds like this. Letting that vibration run right through our face, our throat, our neck, our chest. So let's do it together. Inhale, lips closed. breath, we'll inhale. If you want to put your hands over your ears, like cupping them, like cups, like headphones. If you don't have headphones on, you can do that. But if you have headphones on, you're okay. So let's inhale. And feel that vibration going into your face and in your ears and in your hands and on your chest. Couple more. Inhale. Last one. Big inhale. Letting go of that humming bee breath, just returning back to that beautiful, gentle nasal breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. By using nasal breathing, we've slowed our breathing down, we've reduced that big breath in that we would normally take. A lot of people breathe through the mouth, and then we're dumping all the air and oxygen out. So what we're doing when we nasal breathe, we're slowing it down and we're reducing the amount of breathing, and that has a huge impact on that sympathetic nervous system. It cuts off supply and it stimulates the vagus nerve, it stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, all in the direction of sleeping easy, having a peaceful, gentle feeling and sensation and experience inside of our body that allows us to drift off easily or have a more deep, peaceful, gentle, restorative sleep. Now invite you to lay down. You may need to take your mask off, or if you're on your bed, just lay back. Find yourself a comfortable position. Stretch out your legs and arms. Get real cozy. Really put the emphasis on comfort, relaxation, ease, a loveliness inside your system. You deserve it. You're now in a lying position. I'm going to invite you to put one hand on your belly and the other hand on your chest. I'll now invite you through your nose. Breathe in through the nose and fill that belly up. Watch that hand rise like a balloon. Deep diaphragmic breaths into the belly, and then slowly letting the air out through the nose, nice and gently. Go at your own pace, whatever feels right for you, and then repeat it. Filling that belly up but not pushing it out too far, just enough that you feel an expansion then a contraction when you let it go. Rise and fall. Like if you're watching a baby sleeping in a cot, a newborn, you'll see the belly rise and fall. Rise and fall. Get lost in that rhythm. Get lost in the wave. Watch the belly and the hand rise. The hand on the belly will rise and fall. And if your mind drifts away, come back to the hand, come back to the belly, and start again. You might even just smile at the innocence of the mind drifting away, because that's just the nature of the mind. We're going to train it to keep coming back, and we're going to train ourselves to be kind and gentle and compassionate with ourselves in the process. Beautiful, beautiful work. Now take both hands off your body and lay them down beside you, but keep your attention and your focus on the belly. Rise and fall. Rise and fall. Beautiful. What a beautiful thing to do for your body. What a beautiful thing to do for yourself. What a lovely way to end your evening by giving yourself compassion, love, gentleness and tender. Inhale deeply into the belly. Exhale slowly. Falling deeper and deeper into that state of relaxation and peace. Breathing in peace, breathing out peace. Staying with that practice, or if you wish, you can return back to just the awareness of breath through the nose, and just allow yourself to fall deeper and deeper into the river of peace and bliss that you have created for yourself. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself. Thank you for showing up for me to exchange this love, kindness, compassion and peace with you. My heart is full of love, and I appreciate you deeply. Namaste. Namaste. Namaste.